Hi, this is Marty with Skincare Science, and welcome back for another video. All right, the video I'm about to do is, and again, actually what's funny is I already did this video, and then I left work and thought about the video and felt I needed to do an introduction. All right, okay. One of the things that I am most passionate about, just in life in general, is entrepreneurship. To be able to, how can I explain this? Entrepreneurship and being an entrepreneur is kind of a word that gets used, in my opinion, sometimes incorrectly. It's not just about starting a business. It's not just being 1099'd or not W-2'd or not 9 to 5. Entrepreneurship and being an entrepreneur is about the struggle. It's about not accepting a paycheck. It's about wanting to take a risk. It's about dreaming. It's about the unknown, overcoming your fears. So many individuals take it's not necessarily the easy way, but because I don't want to offend anyone that has a day job, because I know a lot of people that have day jobs and they're dreamers too. But when someone says tomorrow you might not get paid, you may not make your car payment, you may not make rent. That's real. And until you've not been able to make rent because you chose to follow a passion, a dream, well, I guess if you're watching this and you're understanding what I'm saying, then you get it. If you get what I'm saying, but you can't feel it, then I hope one day you can, because life is short, and to seize each and every day does not mean jumping out of an airplane or rock climbing. It's just, that's just, well, maybe for me, I don't know. So what I want to say is, in this video, if you're offended in any way by this video, I want you to know up front that I apologize. If you, and again, take that apology with, I'm not sorry for what I'm saying in the video, and because I'm not. I just want the video to be seen for what it is, and I want my passion and what I believe in to come out through the video. There are word choices, and there are things that I say and expressions on my face that I don't know how they're going to be received. You know what I mean? This is a YouTube video. My clients are going to see this. People I don't even know are going to see this. So I hope that this lays the foundation for the video, and well, let's just get right to it. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you understand the message behind it, and yeah. So this is Marty with Skincare Science, and let's get started with a pretty controversial, I don't know if it's controversial, but it's definitely a video that's going to make you think. Okay, so let's get started. All right, in this video, again, keeping with, oh, by the way, I think I fixed my camera issue. No more Smurf or blue or leprechaun green. I don't know, don't ask. I'm not a photographer, so I don't know. All right, we'll see how this goes. Okay. Okay, disclaimer, this is for entertainment purposes only. If you don't want to see me badmouth somebody, you should turn off and go somewhere else. If you think that it's unprofessional to talk about another skincare line, you should definitely go somewhere else. If you know me, you know that I call it like I see it, and I speak from, the heart. I wear it on my sleeve, and there's really pretty much nothing I can do about it. Because when it comes to stuff like this, and people have an opinion of me and what I say, well, basically I don't give a shit. All right. Okay, so you see I have on the board here manufacturer, professional or pro, and then retail. Basically, we have the dollar amount. So basically, in the skincare industry, we have manufacturer, and then we have distributor, professional, and then retail. So removing distributor, how it works is basically the manufacturer sells something for $10 to the professional takes the $10 and bumps it up to $20 and sells it to the retail. The reason why that is necessary and needed is because we all have overhead. Now, the smaller our overhead is, the more price competitive we can be. So I set up Serene so that it can be extremely price competitive and also allow the professionals to be able to retail it up to the 50% level and to be able to make money and pay their overhead. That's just the way that it works. All right. So what we're going to talk about today is we're going to talk about a skincare line that is basically just shitting all over the professional aesthetics industry, just ridiculous. All right. So the reason why you need to know this is because you need to know why they're doing it. All right. So I'm going to preface it this way. All right. So if I sell only to professionals, that means my customer base is capped. Not only that, but the profitability of my company is capped. So therefore, I can't really take advantage of the internet. I can't take advantage of Amazon. I can't take advantage of anything that sells from manufacturer to retail. Okay, so right there and then, my ability to make as much money as I want is impossible, because there's only a limited number of professionals, and based on what this company is doing, that is going to shrink even more. And I'll be honest, when it comes to a point where I can't make money selling to professionals, I'm either going to sell the company or I'm out. I'll just close it down and do something else, because I will not do what they're doing. I won't. I'll just go do something else. All right. So to recap, we have manufacturer. Okay, so moving forward. If you sell directly to retail, what you're basically doing is you're going around the professional, making that profit margin, selling direct to retail, and then making that profit margin as well. In addition to that, if you sell online as a manufacturer, you no longer have distribution. So the profitability of your company as a skincare provider becomes massive. Case in point, if you are in the beauty industry and you follow YouTubers, any of them, and you follow the whole beauty craze and the whole, that blow up of the whole beauty vlogger, putting makeup on, that whole thing, it actually is pretty brilliant. So if you are a YouTuber, and this is off topic but still on topic, if you are a YouTuber and you have 1 million followers or more, and you're in the beauty industry and you create your own skincare line, or you create your own cosmetic makeup line, you are manufacturer and distributor and professional selling to retail. The profitability of your company and the profit margins are massive. It's like an ATM machine. Not even kidding. That is what this company is doing. That's what they're trying to do. That's what they are doing. But I'm going to put a spin on it. And what I mean by that is I'm going to tell you the reality of what's going on and how terrible, disrespectful, no honor, no respect, no morality, just absolute complete shit. All right? So, again, this is for entertainment purposes only. I'm not out to slander. But I will say this: if this company sues me, I welcome it, because what you're going to get a reply from is you're going to get a reply from a law firm called Perkins Coie. And if you know who Perkins Coie is, they are if you get served from Perkins Coie, just run. Just run, okay? They're an amazing law firm. They hire nothing but the top talent. So I hope this company sues me, and I hope they're not represented by Perkins Coie, because that's who's going to respond for me. And with that being said, this is for entertainment purposes only. I'm not trying to slander them. I'm calling a spade a spade. Nothing of what I'm saying is a lie. It's all 100% true. If you don't want to hear the truth, go somewhere else. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, so the company that I'm speaking about is Platinum Skincare. And if you go to platinumskincare.com, you'll be able to go to their Our Guarantee section on their website, and you'll be able to take and see this. So I'm going to read this, and I'm going to go ahead and pinpoint basically what's going on. All right, so let's get started. I have my glasses on, but I'll read it so I feel like we're close. But all right, okay, so Our Guarantee. All right. Now it gets real serious. All right. What makes Platinum Skincare so very special to those who have discovered it? It is our diligent attention to our customers' needs and safety. Wonderful. I would hope for nothing less. We have your best interest at heart when we create our products. Again, we utilize only the purest, most technologically advanced ingredients, which will not only meet, but hopefully exceed your personal skincare needs. All right. Absolute bullshit. Okay. We utilize only the purest. Okay. You can't say that, all right, because pure does not mean anything as it relates to a company and product line that is not FDA approved. You're basically just throwing out a word to the retail client, because a professional would never need to hear that, right? You're not going to hear that from me. It's not on my website. It's nowhere. So that's completely to the retail, okay? All right, most technologically advanced ingredients. How is an ingredient technologically advanced? Okay, all right, okay, which will not only meet, but hopefully exceed. So it will meet your needs, and we're hoping that it will exceed. Okay, maybe I'm being too analytical on that, but again, you would never say that to the retail. You would never say that to professional. This is absolutely retail-driven statement, and I don't even know what to say. It's like such crap. Okay. And again, that's my personal opinion, and I'm allowed to have it. Okay, again, entertainment purposes only. All right. Our products are formulated in an FDA and EPA registered laboratory. That's awesome. I would hope so, and I would think nothing but the worst if that were not the case. All right. Okay. This ensures not only that your products are free from contaminants, but that they are created in a location which will not add to our environmental contamination problems. Everything is regulated and disposed of properly. That is an absolute stupid thing to say. All right. So this ensures not only that your products are free from contaminants. Okay. When you, as the manufacturer, Platinum Skincare, you have a customer service rep and you make a PO for one of your products. You say, I want 2,500 units or whatever the quantity is. Then you have your bottles decorated, or they are decorated at the manufacturer, all inclusive maybe, I don't know. But you don't have any control, and you have no idea what's going on. Because what happens is when you place the purchase order and the purchase order gets filled, right, you get a delivery. That delivery goes in your warehouse or however you store your product, and you don't know anything else. So other than your customer service rep receiving a purchase order via email or phone call, collecting all of the components and liquids and whatever else it is that's going to make that product together at the lab or manufacturing facility, you're not saying it, you're not seeing anything or talking to anybody. Basically, the customer service rep is going to email you and say, your order is done, or ship it directly to you when it is done. So you don't have any clue what's going on. And if the clue is they're telling you, well, you don't have proof of anything. Again, this is on the back of organic. This is on the back of we're great for the environment, the green movement. This is on the back of global warming to the retail client. It's a simple fact. That's it. I would never say this to a professional. So, by the way, why do I keep talking about the retail? Okay? Because in the end, I'm going to tell you how important this truly and really is. Okay? All right. Our products are guaranteed to be the exact formulations, pH levels, and ingredients as specified. Oh, so basically what you're saying is you don't lie. But the insinuation is to the skincare industry that others do lie. Again, retail professionals don't need to hear that. They just assume that you're legit, that you don't have to say this stuff. Okay, so again, going to the retail. Our chemical peels are formulated using only Regent acids. Okay, these are the highest quality acids available. We utilize ultra pure acid, which has been refined to be 99% pure solution. All right. Okay, first of all, ultra pure. You're either 99% or 100% acid or you're not. Ultra pure, it's a redundant quality assurance statement that doesn't need to be said. That's like saying, let me be honest. Or this is just my opinion. Well, let me be honest, what, were you going to lie before? Or this is my opinion. Well, your mouth is moving, so therefore it's your... Okay, you get it. All right, okay. Since the acid is free of contaminant, it leads to a more comfortable peel for the user. Absolute bullshit. No one's producing, no legitimate manufacturer or lab is producing products that have contaminants in it, especially in a chemical peel, that are harmful or that are going to be more irritating than if you just played by the rules and didn't add stuff that shouldn't be in there. Okay. Our products have the true free acid availability stated on each label. As unfair and misleading as it seems, this is often not the case with many product lines, even the larger ones. All right. Platinum Skincare is owned by a husband and wife team. My question is this: where did either one of you work prior to starting or founding Platinum Skincare? Because what you're doing here is you are slamming the top 10 skincare lines. We're not talking about L'Oreal. We're talking about the skincare lines that were founded and started in the late 90s, early 2000s. That is who they are slamming. I know the industry better than most, and I'll state a few things in a second here. We'll give you an idea. I wish I didn't, but I just happened to. So, this is often not the case with many product lines and can lead to vast confusions on the true potency of a product. This statement would have been fine if you had not have put in the parentheses, even the larger ones. That's where you made the mistake, all right? Now remember the paragraph before that was about glycolic acid. All right, so this means that our 30% solution formulated from a pure 100% glycolic acid base is a true 30% glycolic acid. Basically what they're saying is that we don't take a bottle that is not 100% acid. We don't take a bottle that is 50-50 because there's other ingredients in it and then take that liquid and then make our 30%, which in fact the math as they stated in here in their guarantee would be accurate. But that's not how formulations work. That's not how that's not how they formulate skincare products. There's no reason to say this. Now, the individuals who own over 250 patents on glycolic acid is a company called Tristrata. It was formulated by two doctors, and they held patents in the United States and in Australia, okay? And they basically owned the right to the use of glycolic acid. Period, end of story. You could not use glycolic acid in any product for a certain number of years, okay? Pretty much, let's just say 2000 to 2015. It's not 100% accurate, but you get, actually, I'm sorry, it was actually way prior to that. But I'm trying to make a point as it relates to this. You were not able to use glycolic acid and say anything related to the benefits to the skin in the exfoliation process as it related to the use of glycolic acid without paying a royalty. Or you could purchase your glycolic acid through DuPont and through a pass-through license through DuPont, who, by the way, manufactures the highest grade glycolic acid, end of story, which is why Tristrata and the patent attorneys who backed up, and by the way, who represented Tristrata doing the whole legal mess and all that, Google it, you'll see, Perkins Coie. Okay, so with that being said, I don't know what they're using, but DuPont, the multi-billion-dollar global company, manufactures the best glycolic acid, and that is what you should fundamentally use as a manufacturer if you want the best and the purest. They don't state that here. I don't know what they use, but again, all of this is based to the retail. All right. Our pH levels are set at a level which will most benefit your skin. There is not a perfect pH level for a chemical peel. That is, that's wrong, but it's a play on words. I know what they're saying. I would never say it. So there's no reason to be negative about that. Fine, whatever. Okay, but then it gets really bad. Most doctors utilize lower levels for quicker, more obvious results. They are not concerned about the downtime for a patient. Okay. What I'm about to say, what I'm about to do is to defend the doctors and basically what this is really saying. pH level is actually the determining factor of a chemical peel's strength. What they are saying is that we use a higher pH so that we do not so the acid is not as acidic, it's more alkaline. So they use a higher pH, and they're saying that doctors don't care about your downtime, they don't care about post-peel complications, so therefore they use a lower pH for a quicker result, and so therefore Platinum Skincare is saying that that's bad, their way is better. Bullshit. Okay, the reality is this. Experience dictates what percentage in pH you use. But because they sell to retail, okay, that is basically why they're saying what they're saying. They're saying we're better than medical doctors, we're better than the skincare professionals because we care more about the end result, your downtime, so therefore we're going to elevate the pH and dumb down the strength of the acid. So on behalf of all medical doctors, registered nurses, and aesthetics and estheticians who practice under the license of a medical doctor, and all professional estheticians who are licensed and have gone through school, bled their hearts, studied their asses off to become professionals and do the best that they can, this is for all of them for that statement. I mean every word of that and every letter of that. I just won't say it. I would love to say it, but once it comes out of my mouth, it's a completely, it's bad. But for every medical doctor and every professional, 100%. So obviously I erased it. I can't leave that up. And again, so, all right, continuing on. All right. Whereas most at-home peelers prefer the safety of a buffered peel and the minimal downtime involved, our adjusted peels are set at 2.1 to 2.3 pH, glycolic 30 and 50, salicylic 315, 25, and lactic 50. Okay. Okay. Platinum Skincare, are you aware that that a glycolic acid at 50% is basically going to have a 1.0 and up to 2.0 pH, and the glycolic 30 and salicylic and lactic 50%, for them to have a pH of 2.1 to 2.3 at those percentages, you have a massive amount of other ingredients to bring down the pH to those levels. And to be honest with you, I don't have a clue as a manufacturer myself of what you're talking about when you talk about doctors and pH levels. For example, the state of Ohio, the professionals can't use a pH lower than 3.0, and that's for a state licensed professional. So let's hold on that for a second, because I'm going to come back to it. Okay? All right. A peel will, okay, so here we go. So our set at the natural, okay, so, and our unbuffered peels, TCA 12.5, 20, and 30 are set at their natural pH levels. Okay. The fact that you offer 20 and 30% pH, I'm sorry, 20 and 30% trichloroacetic acid, stupid is as stupid does Forrest Gump. Okay, would you like me to, okay. The lower the pH, the more aggressive and quickly the acid works. That is true. This is just an absolute cluster of crap. Okay, a peel will have a low pH level to aid in penetration and strength. Strength, yes, but you're pushing it on penetration. You are, because you can't just say penetration, because glycolic acid and AHAs and BHAs are time dependent. Trichloroacetic acid and Gesner are coat dependent. So to blanket that statement, as you reference right after a paragraph that includes trichloroacetic acid at ridiculous amounts of 20 or 30%, it's irresponsible and unprofessional. Okay? It just is. All right. But by the way, you're dealing to retail, so you don't give a shit about professional, because you don't care about the professionals. You only care about retail and making money. Okay. A leave-on product will command a higher pH level, usually around 3.8 to 4.5, as not to irritate the skin, but to still provide action with the acids. Oh my God. Okay, so right here, you just proved your absolute uneducated, I don't even know what to say. Okay. The pK value for glycolic acid is 3.8. Okay, so what that basically means is if you formulate with glycolic acid and you have too much water and you raise the level of the pH above 3.8 to the whole solution in and of itself, the glycolic acid no longer becomes an acid. It doesn't have the pH to be an acid. It becomes alkaline, and so therefore becomes just a natural water hydrator moisturizer. It's no longer in an acidic pH, so therefore it's over. Okay, so this statement and the one you're making here and these right here on our guarantee are completely contradicting and uneducated, or I don't know, whatever. Okay, you didn't do your, I don't know. Okay, our site is geared to be extremely informative. Oh, not just informative, but extremely informative. Not an annoying sales pitch, really. Okay, so we try to help our customers choose the products that are right for them. Well, I'm glad you try. You see, I don't try. Period. It's either I know what I'm doing, I know what I'm talking about, I know what to prescribe, or go somewhere else. There is no gray area. None whatsoever. So I don't try to do anything. But you, as a manufacturer dealing with retail, I can see why you would try, because I only deal with the professional, and they need to know that I know what I'm talking about. They need to know that I stand behind my product and what I say, so that they can stand behind it and talk to the retail client. But you don't have any of that. You're direct to the retail. Say and do whatever you want. this fits, because the retail are not licensed professionals. And they don't see someone on an ongoing basis. You see, collectively, their client base is what makes them a professional, not retail. Moms, sisters, cousins, families, friends, Avon, whatever, does not make you a professional. You know what it does? It gives you a drawer, which I call the skincare graveyard, right? Underneath the cabinet in one of those Target things, and it's shoved full of things that it didn't work, aren't opened, halfway used, full of mold, whatever. Okay, that's who your client is. Okay, that's not who my client is. And this is geared toward that. Okay, and also to lead them away from products that are not right for them. You know, I find that interesting because when you go to a skincare professional, they have the experience to understand the skin at a level and with a quantity of individuals to know what works and what doesn't, or have an educated guess on what's going to perform. Well, if I go on your website, which I did, I can buy anything I want. So how are you helping me? I don't, whatever. You know, that's a personal thing that just forget that. Okay. We give you published information about the efficacy of the products for you to review, as well as the most common uses for the ingredients posted. Whatever. If you are having a problem deciding, we are in the office, great, or are available by email to help steer you towards the products we think will work for you. We think. Again, try. I will try. We think. Again, to the retail. Would a professional read this and buy from you? Our products are formulated to be non-comedogenic. Great. Okay, in 2019, there's no reason to say that. A professional's never going to ask you that. And then, by the way, I've read this a few times. Okay, so I'll read one more paragraph, and the last one, I'll hit this now. Acne created, pore clogging, tested on animals, that stuff doesn't occur anymore. It just doesn't. There's no reason to do that. The reason why is because skincare's been around for so long, and those are such hot buttons that manufacturers at this level and my level and the labs no longer produce products that are cause acne, clogged pores, massive skin irritations, tested on animals. It just doesn't happen anymore. No reason to say it, but since you're dealing with retail, you're on the green movement, you're on the global warming movement, you're on the, you know, the organic and the blah, 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 and the whatever. Okay, all right. Last paragraph, we do not utilize minuscule amounts of active ingredients just to say we have them in our products. We put in the full necessary amounts to give you the benefits you are looking for. You will be hard pressed to find this in many other major brands. Again, you slam the top 10. Again. So basically what that tells me is you used to be employed or work in the industry for the major brands, and you saw some things that happened that were unethical. And because there are unethical things that go on in the skincare business, you're capitalizing it on here because you're dealing with the retail environment. See, because a pro would never need to hear that. What's the percentage? What is it supposed to do? That's it, end of story. Okay? All right. We put in the full necessary amounts to give you the benefits you are looking for. All right. I'm going to read it again. Okay. We put in the full necessary amounts to give you the benefits you are looking for. What is the retail client looking for? Doesn't say. But the assumption is that Platinum Skincare is putting in the correct amount for what the unknown result that the retail client is looking for. That statement is a violation of FDA law. Here's why. If I, as a retail client, am looking to remove or to heal, that's the key, and I come to Platinum Skincare and I read information that tells me that that's going to happen, you can't. That is a gross, and I mean a gross blanket statement that is geared directly to retail and basically, as I read it with a very analytical mind, with a very clear understanding of what the FDA allows skincare companies to get away with, the broad gray area, and trust me, there is a massive gray area, and I have to applaud, and I have before, and I've said this, applaud the FDA for what they do because they allow an industry to flourish, okay? So kudos to the FDA, Platinum Skincare, you're stretching it on this one, okay? Stretching it. But again, you're dealing to the retail client. All right. So I've said going to the retail client, what, 50 times? All right. So let me explain the reality of what's going on here, why I'm doing this video. Oh, and by the way, I'm gonna critique all the videos. This is just too much fun, really. I mean, if you're gonna put yourself out there like this, you deserve it. Sincerely, you deserve it. All right. And you were on the TV channels and what was it, NBC and all of it. You deserve it. Okay. So the reason why I keep talking about the retail is because of this. All right. So I mentioned Ohio, right? So in Ohio, a skincare professional cannot use, what is it, greater than, oh no, I'm sorry, it's this. Let's do this the right way. There we go. Less than 3.0 pH. A licensed professional, an esthetician, who earns his or her living charging a retail client for a professional chemical peel, professional services, cannot buy from me a peel that has a pH lower than 3.0. Why is that? The reason why that is because the medical establishment in the state of Ohio wants to keep the estheticians out of the higher strength acids. Unless there is something magical that I don't know about, that's how I see it. Everything is about money. That's about money and insurance and blah, blah, blah. Okay. If a retail client lives in Ohio, goes to the Platinum Skincare website and orders a chemical peel as stated, remember 2.1 to 2.3, okay, and receives that at their home, at their address, living in Ohio, they are now utilizing a product that the licensed professional cannot use and make a living. I, as a retail individual living in Ohio, would walk into a professional establishment, ask the esthetician, can you give me a chemical peel? Can you blah, 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 whatever, correct? She says, he says, but it's 3.0. You say, wait a minute, but I have 2.1 and 2.3 at home. Now, what brought you into the business is irrelevant. I'm trying to show the connection. So the professional says, where did you get it? Retail client says, I bought it from Platinum Skincare. Professional says, well, wait a minute. I'm a professional. I'm licensed. I make my living. I sell to you. You are my client. Platinum Skincare is going around me, around the regulations in Ohio, and going directly to the retail client and selling you a chemical peel at a percentage in pH that I, as a professional, cannot even earn a living by providing that service to you, and here you are standing in front of me? Trichloroacetic acid? I mean, it just gets even worse. And if you look at all their videos, all of their videos are geared toward teaching the retail client how to do professional services on themselves at home. Every single state has different guidelines. And every professional who's licensed in that state must adhere to those laws and regulations. Those laws are enacted and put forth by Congress. It's a big deal. How is it possible that Platinum Skincare is selling chemical peels at percentages and pHs that are stronger and lower than the professionals who are licensed in the state to earn a living? How does that work? How does that even happen? Oh my God. You suck. You suck, Platinum Skincare. You suck. And I went on the website and I could have bought trichloroacetic acid without a professional license. I watched a number of the videos and they are clearly teaching their end clients how to use very strong products that should not be available to the retail client. Just because the internet is selling products doesn't mean you should, doesn't mean you have to. But all you care about is money. It's all you care about. You guys suck. And I hope you do sue me. I hope you do something stupid, and I hope you make me famous, because that's all you're going to do is make me famous. All right? This video is for entertainment purposes only. It's for my clients. It will not be freaking put out on the internet to go against Platinum. I could give a shit what they do as it relates to bringing them down, and they wake up every morning just like I do. They work hard. Let them be unethical. Let them be shit. Let them do what they're doing, and that's fine, and they can have all the money that they want. As far as I'm concerned, I'll keep selling to the professionals. I'll keep being ethical and having a solid foundation to who and what I am and what I do, and you can have all the money in the world, okay? Because the people that you are basically shitting all over, this is for them. And I mean it. Absolutely horrible. Absolutely horrible. I don't even, whatever. Okay. This is Marty with Skincare Science, and we'll see you in the next video. And by the way, if you are a retail client and you support professionals and you don't try to do what everyone else does online and do that, I applaud you. Thank you very much for doing it. And if you're a professional and you don't buy from Platinum and you know what they're doing and you adhere to skincare lines that are direct from manufacturer, meaning me, to professional, and you continue to support those skincare lines, I applaud you, and I hope that we can continue to do it for as long as possible, because it's the skincare lines like Platinum and others like it, and people who just don't care about truly what it takes to make a difference in their skin, and really how difficult it is to do chemical peels and to do aesthetics. It's a valid profession. It has its place. And those professionals are some of the hardest working, most caring individuals that I've ever worked with. And it's a pleasure to make a considerable less amount of money to deal with them, to support that entrepreneurial spirit. Okay? It's not about money. It just can't always be about money. So, Platinum Skincare. This is Marty with Skincare Science, and we'll see you in the next video.